Good morning, really afternoon by now, right? Because it is officially noontime. So there you go. Judy Allan here, San Antonio, Texas, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today, I'm also known as Nana, so we're playing the Nana role today and every day, really. But today we're going to be making the fifth alternative. You may say in five, we've only had 4 Fridays in January. That's true. But we also had the last Friday in December. So you get 5 alternatives, and that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to take a gift box, because that's what the kit was gift boxes, right? And we're going to take it and make it into a gift card holder, as well as we're going to make the card to go with it. All right, so let's go down the hands and let's get this party going, right? That's right. It's Friday, whoop whoop, and that's the weekend. Yes. So we're going to also give you a sneak peek of the new kit afterwards too. And I'll get my hands there for you. Got this hands. So these are the ones we've already created out of our alternatives so far this month. Okay, so this is the last alternative because we have a new kit, and that's what we'll be doing live with Zoe and Nana stamping on Sunday, and we give away door prizes, right? That is right. So just hold it aside and get this right here. So this is the add-on that went with the gift boxes. So we're going to start with this, and then we have the string that came with it as well as we're going to use some of the alternatives there too. So yes, be sure to say hi and everything else, because we'll include you with the door prize drawing on Sunday. Okay, oops. Sorry, that was my timer to keep me on time. So I'm just going to trim this a little bit, okay? This is actually the wraparound for the boxes, and I'm going to actually put this right here, and we're going to add to it, okay? So I'm just going to trim this off to 5 1/4. So actually it's 5 1/2 is what that is. So all I'm going to do is take my paper trimmer here, and we're going to cut it off that little bit there, and we're just going to put this to the side because I'm not going to use that. Put this over here, and we're just going to put this down with the adhesive, right? So I'm going to get the first part of the card decorated. Now, one thing I didn't put on the comments is that we're going to use a piercing tool. All right, you've seen me use it here before, but you didn't know that there's a piercing tool. And this is pretty cool because it has not only a piercing tool, but it also has a scorer too. I'm not using the scorer. I'm just going to get this one here, and we're going to use the piercing tool up here because we're going to wrap ribbon, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get this right here. Oh, I know somebody's out there. All right, I'm just going to show you this here. So this is actually a tool that we use to get the blinging all up with, but you can also take this end here that's got the spatula. So take this apart and you just pull it out, and I've got a piercing tool. And I was trying to see if I had a piercing mat up here. I don't. I just have this, but it's okay. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come right here because I've got a line right here, so I'm going to just pierce it right about there, and that's where I'm going to wrap my ribbon right across the. See how easy that is? I just punched a hole through it. Now, I've got to make it big enough to get the ribbon through, right? Because I'm not going to use a needle to thread it through. But that's nice. So you have this. I don't see my other part right handy. I was going to show you. I think I just buried it with all this stuff. That's okay. It's got another little tool thing. I'm going to take this out because that's pretty sharp. And just do it like that. Let's see here. Hello, Ashley. Don't you forget to be Sunday. Sunday we're going to do the door prizes. Whoop, whoop, right? It'll be Zoe and Nana. So I'm just going to feed the string through here. And the reason why I'm doing that now is it's just giving me a view, basically, of what I'm going to be doing, right? And what I have to work with. So I want to be sure to get the string in here. What I like about doing it if I can get it through here. What I like about doing it this way, though, is because it's secure, right? So lots of times I'll do it with a glue dot. But by feeding it through this hole here, I can sit there in just a second. I'm going to have to make it just a little bit bigger. So take whatever it needs. But the thing I like about it is that I can feed it through, and I don't have to have a glue dot to hold it down, right? Because this is basically, by feeding it through like this, it's going to hold it down. Because if it takes this much for me to get the thread through, right, it's going to take that much effort to get it to come out as well. So It's just another different way of doing it, right? It's all about teaching you different ways you can do things. Oop. All right, so he didn't like that idea. I actually, all right, let me feed it old school. I didn't want to have to do it that way. I wanted to do it the way I wanted to do it. All right, we'll just do it this way. All right, so note to self, I tried to fold it in half and feed it through, and it didn't like that. You know what? If I may not still have it big enough, it looks like it's big enough, but it's still not doing it. Okay, let me do it just a little bit bigger. That's going to be as big as it gets because that's as big as the tool is. From there, I'd have to get my scissors. All right, there we go. That's what I was wanting to do. And that way I can just take it and tie it right here, trim it off, and make a bow. Yes, we're going to make a bow live. So I made bows live yesterday. So yeah, so yesterday I actually did a private class via Zoom, which is always fun, right? Because you get together with people from all over the place, not just where you live. People and friends and family, and we just created a day of just creating, relaxing, chilling together. That's really was nice. It was very, very nice. So your bow can dangle as long as you want, right? See if I can get it to look the way I want it to look. May take more effort just for the bow. But I like the fact that I can do it. It's just go lighter on that line right there, and I'm going to trim it because I'm not going to have it that long. Alright, so I'm just going to add my other stuff here. Alright, so here, I have this tag here that we're going to decorate. I got another little bow if I want to add it that I already did in advance. And then I'm going to stamp this and raise this up on here. So I'm just going to put this down with adhesive. Yes, you can use the glue dots, but I am using... Ooh, I'm almost out of tape. I got another one though. So it's all about, right? It's all about creating, sharing, and giving. Whether we do it live here, whether we do it with somebody on a Zoom and visiting with them. So that's what it's all about, is creating, sharing, and giving. And that's what we're going to do. And that's what we are doing, right? So there you go. Somebody just said hi to me on the phone. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this, and then we're going to accessorize it, right? So here's my stamp, and I've got happy birthday, and I'll stamp it so you can see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like. So what I've done on this is I'm going to flip it over so you can see what it looks like and make sure it looks okay, right? So what I did is I did happy birthday, you did it. Well, I don't need the you did it. So instead of going and masking the actual paper that I'm stamping on, I'm going to just mask this right here, okay? So if I do that, is it going to get ink on the paper? It is. But the thing is, the important thing is, when you get through inking it up, you want to be sure to take the paper off so you can see the ink. But you want to take the paper off, right? Because otherwise it'll get on the paper. So just to see what it looks like. So if you ever want to try it out first, see what it looks like, there you go. Happy birthday, you. So that's what we're going to stamp over here. And you got to be sure to put it back on, right? I have accidentally before left this on and I made an ink mess. Or I've accidentally left it off. But it's just a quicker, easy way, right, to get what you want. And I'm just going to stamp this right here. Because we're going to put some, we got some cupcakes here. I got a flower here. So we have opportunities to put different things on here. It is always so good to see you, Ashley. Always, always. Alright, so we're going to I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. See, so nobody's going to know the back of the card here. Only us. Unless you watch the live, right? If you watch the live or you watch the replay. So if you do watch the replay, be sure to put replay out there, okay? Because that way we'll put you in the drawing as well. So we do it not only for the people that are live Sunday, which that's the best, but we also include people who have done it from the last freebie drawing too. So I know Ashley's been out there, so she'll be in the freebie drawing. Alright, so I'm going to put this here, and I also did another owl, because they are too stinking cute. So, when we have this, we want to be sure to, I'm going to put adhesive on this side, and I'm going to put a dimensional on this side, on the back by the legs. And what that'll do, you don't want to do it on the whole thing because that's going to make the owl. You wouldn't want to do it because it's going to make the owl sort of cockeyed. So this side we'll put some adhesive, and then we'll put the owl on, and then we've got a cupcake here we're going to add to it. So get my tape adhesive on there, and I'm just going to put it like right here. Oh, I gotta take this off too. There we go. Alright, just gonna put the owl right there. Yes, the owl is way too cute. And we're just gonna put this over here so we can actually, this a glue dot is perfect for this because it's just, we got a little area, right? That's why you always get glue dots, because they're really great for a lot of things. Get it up now that I did that. Alright, I'm gonna put this right here. And then I also had, oh, a flower. Yes, I wanted to put a flower. Then I'm going to put it right up here, and I'm going to put it on a dimensional. And then we're going to make the gift card holder for the inside of, so I have to make sure, right? If I'm going to put this up here, it's got like, where is it going to go? Okay. I want to make sure I get this just right here. This is just dimensional, so I'm just going to put this here, right? Just giving a little accessorizing here. Alright, so I've got that and this right here. And so now, I wanted to add another bow, but I think another bow is going to be too much. I might put the bow on the inside, okay? If I made a bow, I'm going to use the bow, right? Okay, so let's take the gift box. Alright, so this is the box, and all I've done is cut off one side of it, alright? But we're not done. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go along the score line here. It's a score line. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the top here because we don't need it. Okay. Alright, and I don't need this little flap right here. Now the rest I do, because that's how we're going to build it, right? I'm going to save my scraps just in case I need them. Alright, so I've already put the adhesive right here to stick this down, and I actually need some adhesive right here too. So we're going to fold this up is what's going to happen, right? So I don't need any adhesive on the bottom because when I fold this over, it's going to go like this, right? So we're going to go ahead and get this, and then we'll have to put some more adhesive down. So I'm just going to go like this, and it's going to hold it down. And this is where we're going to sit up there and put our gift card in here. So just a second, because this is just the outside forming it up, right? So the gift card's going to slide in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it here, and then we're going to adhere it down. I'll trim this off here. So if you need to trim it a little bit, just trim it, right? Because it's going to show up to the white background. Okay, and then all we're going to do is we're going to put the same tape right here that I did on the other side there. And we're going to sit there and adhere this to the inside of the card, and we're going to have, I'm looking for what I do with my roller tape there. Put it right over here is what I did. So I'm going to do this. Oh, here it is. Hello. Alright. So we're just going to put this on the outside. Look here. I'm just doing it on the edges, right? Because then it'll be able to slide in. So that's the nice thing about the box. Now you could have, if you wanted to, have left the flaps open a little. I could have done that a little bit differently. So there's a couple of ways you could have done this, but this is the way I'm doing it right now. Right, there's always more than one way. There's always more than one way. Main thing is that I'm going to stick down so that I can slide that gift card holder in there for the gift card. Because I have peeps that have birthdays coming up. I have friends that have birthdays coming up. And I have Valentine's and what? There'll be something else. Alright. We just want to make sure to get under the tape there. Alright, here. And then we're going to do a quick sneak peek of the new kit. Alright, so I'm not going to do a lot of talking in that because you'll see us on Sunday. But all I'm going to do is put the gift card right here. Gift card holder. So we've made our gift card holder, And I'm just going to add just a little accent here because I can, right? I don't have to, but it is extra paper. I was debating if I wanted to cut that in half or not. I think I'll do it right there. And that way I can come and stamp for you, and I'll have to get a little white piece of tag there. But I can come in and type a message, not type a message, like stamp, right? Stamp a message. So I'm just going to give it a little extra decoration. That's all I'm doing. Because I have it left over as a scrap, and it's pretty and I don't lose it. Okay, so here's our gift card that you can easily put a gift card in there. And here is the outside. So there you go. So I'm going to add just a little bit of Winka Stella, and then we're off to just put on the flower here, and most probably on the cupcake. Cherry on top. Yeah, I like it. Okay, and there we go. So there we go. There is our alternative number 5. All right, so let me just set that aside a second, and let's look at this new kit. This is January Key to My Heart. A little reflection there from the lights. Ooh. We have fresh freesia ink spot. We got ink spot. We have our hearts, Key to My Heart, showing you the add-on boxes that you can get, which I already have some. And this is a fun kit coming out that you have to order by February the 10th. Very cute, and it has a coordinating die set. And look here, gift wrap in beautiful fresh freesia tissue paper. And we'll just set that aside. Very pretty. It's always a gift, right? When you get these, it's always, they package it so it's a gift for you. Yes, it's a subscription that you get, or you can get it one time or whatever. But, right, it's all wrapped special for you. So, we have some pretty, looks like Calypso coral ribbon. We have our instructions, which I got upside down there. So it has our instructions to make these 3 beautiful cards, which we will make alternatives out of, step by step, as well as showing you some alternatives here on the back. And it shows you everything in the kit, as well as the coordinating cardstock to go with it that I send to my customers, and we make alternatives together with that, which is always fun. All right, let's see what else we got. We got glue dots. Yes, we have got die cuts that we'll punch out. Oh, here's some more die cuts. Oh, here's where it comes. Gold foil. Yes, our friend. So we get 1, 2, 3 sheets of that. Oh, then we get some vellum that's already die cut as well too. One of my keys fell off. Isn't that pretty? Gold key. All right, let's see what else we got here. We have, oh, very pretty paper that's already got die cut some stuff in it. Let's see, we got several of those. Ooh, this one here is very pretty too, the foil. It's already done, right? We're just going to be putting together, and look, here's what we got here too. Wow, so we get 3 of each, so a total of 9. And then we have beautiful coordinating envelopes. Oh, I bet you we'll create something out of that, right? We are good about die cutting. I shouldn't say die cut, well, die cutting and just cutting and creating that too. And we have our dimensionals. So there is your sneak peek for this Sunday, so you know what we'll be working on and creating. We most probably will create some alternatives. I'll have to check with Zoe, see if we're going to make what's in the kit for you, or if we're going to make some alternatives, or both. All right? So come join us on Sunday. We'll be giving away door prizes. We always give away at least 3. And we look forward to seeing you. And we want to thank you for joining in today, not only following us here, but on YouTube as well, too. And we do have a newsletter now, so if you would like to receive our newsletter to know what's coming up, and a free tutorial for making a card. So it's a regular card versus paper pumpkin. We'll see if we can do paper pumpkin there too or not. But anyway, for right now, we'll be creating a card as well and just keeping up to date with us. So feel free to sit there and keep up with us and subscribe to our newsletter. With that, be blessed. It's the weekend. Go out there, create and share and give. It's all about making someone's day, right? And it's always fun to create and sit there and make something for somebody else. I know I personally enjoy it. I posted where I got 2 cards from friends, and it was just so nice. It made my day, right? It's not a bill, it's something that somebody thought of you. All right, go out there, like I said, create, share, and give. And we look forward to seeing you next time, which is next Friday, well, actually this Sunday, right? And then next Friday with Teaching Nana and also with Zoe and Nana Stamping. All right, be blessed. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday. Bye.